What's going on, guys? In today's video I will be going over the Moonshiner role in Red Dead Online. This guide will be very quickly glossing over the do's and the don'ts of the role, the recipes to focus on, what items to buy, and the most efficient method of conducting your Moonshine runs. The Moonshiner role was an excellent addition to the game, and the campaign is pretty fun to run through. However, it's not something I would do more than one time. The Rockstar devs seem to really capture how brutal and corrupt the lawmen of that period really were. That being said, the Moonshiner role is an excellent role to make some passive, low-effort cash and gold in the game. However, there are some caveats that as a player you should be aware of. In terms of what you should purchase going through the role, literally the only thing you should be worried about is upgrading the distillery. All the other quote-unquote business upgrades are a complete waste of money and purely cosmetic. If you want to upgrade the bar for your own hangout, that's fine, but keep in mind that mansions and hotels will likely soon be added to the game. As for the horse upgrades, I wouldn't even bother with that because the wagon should be kept slow, and straying off the road even a little will damage your moonshine. When producing the moonshine, I initially was going to tell y'all to focus on the 3-star batches, but that would be a bold-faced lie. Finding some of these ingredients are very inconsistent. For instance, I searched for several hours in an attempt to find the Egarita plant with no luck. After a little deliberation, I scrapped that part of the video. If you have the ingredients for the 3-star blends, by all means go for it. But if you want a consistent 2-star batch, focus on the Berry Cobbler moonshine. The reason being, there's always a seller willing to buy it for top dollar, and the ingredients are very minimal effort to purchase. Compared to the 3-star blends, it's only a $20 difference, which given the lack of time and effort you need to put in, makes it an easy buy. The peaches and the canned peaches both can be purchased cheap in the catalog and sent to your camp. However, the raspberries take some effort. You will need to pick these, and they can be found consistently spawning throughout the map. If you are having any trouble finding these raspberries, there's a very quick and easy raspberry spawn just to the southeast of Valentine. If you want to load up on raspberries and completely fill your inventory, simply use the camp respawn method I discussed in the last trader video, and you should be able to top off your inventory in 2 or 3 lobbies, not having to worry about ingredients for a long time after that. When it comes to doing the moonshine runs, some guides will tell you to always stop at the checkpoint in order to avoid conflict. I disagree with this. It seems like at least half the time they will immediately start blasting away at your wagon, which in most cases results in breaking of your moonshine. I have found the best method for doing these runs is the following. When you come up on a checkpoint, stop at a comfortable range. Personally, I prefer to snipe, so I stop about 100 meters out, exit your wagon, and walk about 20 meters away. Pick off all the guards and then remount your wagon. Once you have gotten back to your wagon, groups of 3 horsemen will start spawning. Every time you see them on the map, make sure you stop the wagon. If you go off the road even a little, it will damage the moonshine. Pick off all the riders, preferably before they reach you, and then continue to the destination, driving the wagon with great care to stay on the road. This method's effectiveness solely depends on your ability to snipe the horsemen before they reach you. There are times that your moonshine will inevitably break. However, the more runs you do with this method, the more proficient you will become, and the easier and easier it will be. It is very unfortunate when the moonshine is damaged, and losing only 1 bottle will take a massive bite out of your payout. As for extra tips in this role, obviously you can run the Moonshine Bootlegger missions, which makes the mash much cheaper. However, unless you want the XP, it isn't really necessary. There are more efficient uses of your time. I have found in some cases, given Red Dead's glitchy state, sometimes the mash will still be at a high price. Well guys, that concludes today's tutorial. I just want to give a massive heartfelt thank you to all the subscribers that recently have come aboard. It really means the world to me, and I couldn't be more humbled and genuinely grateful for the support. Recently, Matthew Frost asked if I could look into the best method of getting gold because of the recent 1.22 patch nerfing the Stranger Gold payouts. As previously stated, I am taking video requests, and I'll do some research, some comparative analysis, and be releasing a video on that soon. Other than that, take it easy, guys.
To the town of our field rode a stranger one fine day.